I want you to know something before you read anything else on this website. I understand because I've lived it. I am a mom who has raised a child with special needs. I've walked through the appointments, the sleepless nights, the behaviors, the tears, the worry, the exhaustion, and the loneliness that so many people never see. Over the years, I can't tell you how many times people told me, "You can't pour from an empty cup." Every time I heard it, I wanted to scream, yell, or scratch someone's eyes out. Figuratively, of course. The worst part, it was almost always said by someone who had never raised a child with special needs. One person even handed me a guide on how to cast out demons. I was absolutely livid. So, to all the doctors, psychologists, therapists, family members, friends, and well-meaning strangers, please stop offering simple answers to a life that is anything but simple. I know your heart is usually in the right place, but what we need most isn't another cliché or another fix. We need someone to listen. We need someone to say, "This is really hard." We need someone to sit beside us without trying to solve everything. Most of all, we need support. That's why I'm here. This isn't a place for judgment. It's a place where you can be honest. Laugh when you need to laugh. Cry when you need to cry. Celebrate the little victories that no one else understands. And yes, vent when you need to vent. Will I still encourage you to take care of yourself? Absolutely, because you matter too. But I also know that self-care looks different for every special needs mom. Sometimes it's an hour alone. Sometimes it's a hot cup of coffee before everyone wakes up. Sometimes it's locking yourself in the bathroom for 5 minutes just to breathe. Sometimes it's simply surviving the day. There isn't one right way to refill your cup. Together, we'll figure out what works for you. So how do we take care of ourselves when we barely have time to breathe? The exhaustion is real. The loneliness is real. And when you're the one everyone depends on, self-care can feel like an impossible luxury. Taking care of yourself doesn't have to mean a spa day or a weekend away. Sometimes it's simply finding a way to breathe. Maybe that means lowering the bar and realizing that getting everyone fed and safe is enough for today. Maybe it's taking a 5-minute coffee break, sitting outside in the fresh air, listening to worship music, or simply enjoying a few moments of silence. If you're caring for your child around the house, put one earbud in and listen to music, a podcast, or an audiobook that brings you peace while you go about your day. Find another special needs mom who truly understands this journey, because one person who gets it is worth more than 100 people offering advice. Most importantly, protect your relationship with God. Even if all you can manage is reading one Bible verse or whispering a simple prayer, let Him meet you where you are. Jesus knew we would grow weary. In Matthew 11:28, He says, "Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest." He doesn't ask us to have it all together before coming to Him. He simply invites us to come. Refilling your cup won't happen overnight, and it won't look the same for every mom. But remember this, God sees every sacrifice, every tear, every small victory, and every act of love you give. Even when no one else truly understands this journey, He does. And He will faithfully give you the strength you need for today.